So, I thought I would share, since it's a theme of the 7 deadly sins, it reminded me of how I treated my brother when I was younger. It kind of caused him to choose a certain career. But, you know, in our Chinese family, we weren't allowed to fight. If we fought with each other, we would always get in trouble. So we had to find other creative ways to get even as children. And one of the ways I remember is that at night, after a fight that couldn't happen, we had to sleep in our big bed, and he would sleep on one side and I would sleep on the other side on this big bed, and I would put my hand underneath this pillow, right like this, under his head, and he would sleep and pretend like it was as soft as, you know, a soft pillow. So that was torture that I would give him. And also, another thing I would do is, as the bigger sister, the older sister, if he didn't do what I would ask him to do, like, would you go upstairs and get my slippers for me? And he said, no, I don't want to. I'd say, tickle torture. And then he'd scurry up to the stairs. Well, one of the things that really had a long-term effect on my poor brother was I was a little ahead of him in math, and he was a very frugal person, so when he got his money, he would save it all up. And one day I said to him, you know, we could pool our money together and then divide it by 2. And then you would have more money than you would have before. And he was very greedy, and so he agreed to do that. And so we pooled our money together, and then we divided by 2. And he counted his money, and he had less than he had before. And he goes, hey, I thought I was supposed to have more money. And I said, well, this is equal now, and now you have yours and I have mine, and I walked off. So from then on, when he got a little older, of course, he always remembered that I stole his money. And he became, as he got older, an accountant. And he held it in his heart forever. So when I got much older, one day I said, you know, I'm going to write you a check. And for the money that I took from you as a child. And he got his check, and he calls me up, he goes, what's with the $200? And I said, well, 20 cents back then felt like $200, so that's what I'm going to pay you back for. And he was really happy, and we were square and even. So.